My name is Cortri Trotter. I'm the writer and director of Tainted Goods, also the creative director and visionary of Cortri Trotter Productions.
My name is Reverend Tyone Hughes. I am the youth pastor of Third Baptist Church of Chicago on Chicago's South Side under the senior pastor, Reverend Dr. Alan B. Ragland. I also am the executive producer of Tainted Goods, and I play the role of Pastor Sims in the production.
Tainted Goods is a stage play about love, family. It's got heart, betrayal, faith, powerful message, and great music.
Tainted Goods is, I believe, an opportunity for us to speak to a awful paradox, sort of interesting reality that plagues human life, that has had a long effect on family life.
It's about George and Anna Good and the Good family, and they were so strong in their faith, but it seems that they built a brick house on a wooden foundation.
It is an opportunity for us to speak to this epidemic that has plagued us for a long time. In the silence of how we deal with one another, how we treat one another as family, and also how we have issues with trust, love, and even God.
Darren, I don't know. I got a bad feeling this time. And it's in that house. I feel it every time I walk through those doors.
Look, that's my mom's house.
I know that's your mama's house.
Everything kind of starts to fall apart. And when that happens, you get to see not only God come back into the situation, but love overpower everything that they go through. Because for this family, the testimony is not in what happens when they unravel, but how they find their way back. Everybody hopefully can see themselves in it. Their families, their friends, their neighbors. The Goods learn through this story how important family is, how important it is to love one another, and how majorly important it is to communicate with one another. Because when you don't, sometimes it can have tragic consequences.
I shall see his I shall see his
Well, my convictions about doing the production are simple. One, I've always loved the theater.
So the one thing that Reverend Hughes and I wanted to do was to bring the arts back to the South Side, to reach out to some of these kids who have this creative energy and have nothing to do with it.
I have always believed that God gives us these opportunities to express God in different ways, creatively and inspirationally. And then when God gives you people who are magnificently gifted with writing creatively and expressively, as God has Cortri Trotter.
So many people saw it and said, that's my story. That was what my family went through. And seeing it as opposed to living it gives you a different point of view.
I have always felt that we are responsible in some way, and responsible for doing something, for saying something, and even if it's small or even if it's a long shot.
I don't believe you, nigga. What the hell are you talking about now, nigga?
You two can argue all day long, but none of it is going to help bring Danita back. So shut up!
I think my favorite moment from the show has to be the end of the show with Anna and Julius, where Anna has this sort of motherly epiphany about, maybe I should have said something, or maybe I should have done something. And I can't tell you that's exactly where I am. It's where I was. That we must do something, and we must say something.
My favorite moment in the show is it would have to be in Act 1, Scene 4 with Darren and Eliyannah. When he's chasing her outside of the house, we get to see so much of their backstory and so much of the reason why they love each other. They really had a great moment, the two guys who played those characters, Jeremy Noah and Valerie McEwen. Their chemistry was great. You could actually feel the love, but at the end of that scene, they hug each other and she tells him that God helped her and God will help them, even if he doesn't believe. So I think that's a great message, and I think that's a testament to what they feel for each other. And then she hugs them and they leave the stage, and I just thought that was a touching moment. So that's my favorite part of the show.
Our challenges and our storms are a part of our testimonies, our strength. That if we embrace our storms, they are sort of preparatory and temporary to get us to the next phase of life. And maybe they make us better people. Maybe they make us who we look at in the mirror every morning. Maybe they convict us to be better, to be stronger, and to live within not our pain, but the strength that we found in our pain.
That even in pain we found strength beyond that which we knew we had. As David declared in the 119th number of Psalm, it was good for me that I was afflicted. Because of my pain, I learned the ways of God. And now these tears are no longer the product of my pain. They are the evidence of my strength and the testimony of my faith. And today I forgive everyone that hurt me. Even if the person that hurt me is me. Today I declare to them, my enemy and myself, that I'm stronger, I'm better, I'm wiser today, and I'm still standing. You couldn't break me.